Chapter 3. Back to Beginnings. You can't believe beyond actual knowledge. The Lord said, I'll have to correct your theology a little. I'd been indoctrinated with all that religious thinking, and unconsciously I still thought that maybe it was wrong to have the things of this world. So the Lord said to me, go back to the book of beginnings. I knew he was talking about the book of Genesis. He said, I made a world and the fullness thereof. Psalm 81:11. Yes, I made my man Adam. Yes, it says in the 58th Psalm that every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. Verse 10. Yes, it says in the Old Testament that the silver and the gold are the Lord's. Haggai 2:18. Yes, I know that. He said, it's mine because I am the creator and I made it. But then I turned it all over to my man Adam. I said, Adam, I give you dominion over all the work of my hands. That meant Adam had dominion over the cattle of 1,000 hills. He had dominion over the world and the fullness thereof. He had dominion over the silver and the gold. Then the Lord said, for whom do you think I made the cattle of 1,000 hills? For whom do you think I made the world and the fullness thereof? For whom do you think I made the silver and the gold? For the devil and his crowd? No, my man Adam. But Satan came along and Adam committed high treason and sold out to the devil. I had never heard anybody preach this. Back in January 1950, this was brand new to me, a revelation. The Lord continued, Adam originally was the God of this world. He ruled and dominated this world. That's the way I planned it. When Adam sold out to Satan, then Satan became the God of this world. And it says in 2 Corinthians 4:4, but he wasn't the God of this world to begin with. The Lord said, now the world can build a dance hall, a honky-tonk, a beer joint, or a theater, put neon lights all over the front of it, and dress it up nicely. But if you want to dress up the church, people say, oh no, I expect my people to have the best place in town to meet. The Lord actually said that to me. The Lord said, I'm not withholding adequate food and clothing from your little children. That's not me. It's the devil. He's the God of this world. The money you need is down there on earth. It's not up here in heaven. And I am not going to rain any money down from heaven because I don't have any American dollars up here. And if I did rain any $20 bills down, they would be counterfeit. And I am not a counterfeiter. You see, the silver and gold are down there on earth where you need it. I said in Luke 6:38, give and it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down and shaken together and running over, shall men give into your bosom. Down there, down there. Then what should I do, I asked. He replied, in the first place, and this will help you, don't pray about money anymore. That is the way you've been praying. Claim whatever you need. I never had heard anybody say that about money. That came as a shock to me. I guess my mouth fell open and my eyes bugged out. The Lord continued, you say, Satan, take your hands off my money, because it's Satan who's keeping it from coming to you, not me. Claim it because it's down there on earth and Satan has the most control of it because he's the God of this world. Say, I claim, naming whatever it is you want or need. People will argue, well, I can believe that God will meet our needs, but that's getting too far out when you start talking about wants. That's just what I said to the Lord. Now, Lord, I can believe that you want to meet our needs, but our wants? He replied, you claim to be a stickler for the word, and in the 23rd Psalm that you quote so many times. It says, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." It says in the 34th Psalm, "The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing." Claim whatever you need or want. Say, "Satan, take your hands off my finances." Then say, "Go, ministering spirits, and cause the money to come." I said, "Lord, what in the world do you mean by that? I never heard that before." He said, "Well, did you ever read in the book of Hebrews where it said that angels are ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation?" Hebrews 1:14. I answered, "Lord, I thought that said to minister to." "No, it doesn't say they'll minister to you. It says they'll minister for you." Jesus said, actually, ministering spirits are sent to serve you. For example, you go into a restaurant and sit down, and the waitress comes to wait on you, to serve that table, to minister for you. You turn your order in, and she goes and gets it. Can you see what he was saying? Turn your order in. Send the ministering spirits out to get it by saying, "Go, ministering spirits, and cause the money to come." I could see it then. For years, angels had been standing around me doing nothing because I had never told them to do anything. And I could imagine them saying to one another, "I wonder when that dummy's going